Fire Escape Academy Inspector Training. Here we are, we're in Philadelphia, and I believe we're on Market Street. Market and 3rd. There's some fire escapes here, and we have two side by side. So let's take a look at the two typical types of inspections you can write. First inspection is a paint violation, or the second inspection could be a structural violation. The law requires that all fire escapes must be structurally sound and must be kept painted. So the easiest one to write a violation violation on is the paint. So if the fire escape has not been maintained, you can write the violation. Always write the violation: repair, paint, test, and that'll automatically trigger a professional evaluation of the fire escape. And then through that professional evaluation, you'll find out if there's anything structurally wrong with the fire escape. But let's take a look at this here and see if we've got more paint than rust or more rust than paint. If you look at the fire escape, looks like they've been painting it, and it's, you know, it's a 50-50 call. You know, I see quite a bit of rust, but not more rust than paint. I see more paint than rust. So it's very difficult to write a violation. The second thing you look for is structural. So let's see if there's anything structural here that I can pick. The very first thing that you can see right off the bat with this fire escape, that all the original tread bolts are there, and they're all square heads. Square head bolts are 50 to 75 years old plus. They're the age of the building. Now, if you look at it, you look straight up, you see already tears coming down the rusty treads, and that's an indication that those bolts, at least one of those bolts on all those rusty treads, all those tears are indicators that this fire escape treads are ready to go. And there's your violation. That it has the original bolts. No fire escape in a 75-year life can still have its original bolts. Minimally, the treads have gone through one refurbishment, and that would mean hex head bolts on those, but I don't see any here. So there's your second violation. The next thing you look for is connections and rusty tears. And fire escapes that are not black, you can see a lot of rusty tears, an indication that there's a lot of rust connecting, a lot of rust in the connections. So that's the violation on this. The other thing too is the ladder. There's no release arm on the ladder. When you release these ladders, they're supposed to be so perfectly balanced. They're supposed to drop 2 to 3 feet per second, hit the ground, and stay down. And that weight box has got to be controlled in case the chain ever gives way. It controls. So there's a control catch right there. But there should be a release arm up there. One thing the release arm does, it stops people from breaking into the building, because you can't pull it down with a release arm up above. So those are the two. So this fire escape failed because of structural. Has the original square head bolts. Let's take a look at the sister one right here and see what's going on with this one. Alright, perfect example of side-by-side fire escapes. They look exactly the same, except this one, it's nothing but rust. Looks like this one hasn't seen paint in 50 years. You know, I mean, I shouldn't say 50, about 25 years. But look at all the rust on this fire escape. So right away you can just write the violation on this one. But let's say that a week before you came out for the inspections, somebody got a wind that you were coming, so they painted the whole fire escape. What structural problems do you see? Again, if you look at this, it has all the original square head bolts on the treads. So that's the structural violation. I've got cracked cement on the wall, another violation. I've got steel that's splitting, you know, where that weight comes down, you can see the angle splitting. That's another violation. So any rusty tears on the treads, violation. No release arm on this, so the ladder's out of balance, another violation. More cement and bad connections to the wall, another violation. Holes in the cement and into the wall, another violation. Tears coming down from the wall is another violation. So again, two completely good fire escapes side by side. One has been kept painted and has structural issues with the treads. Another one that has not been painted, and that is a violation, and it has problems with the treads. So two violations on this one. And again, always write the violation: repair, paint, test. That way when they ask you what the word repair means, it means that they have to get a professional evaluation done by a fire escape inspector or a structural engineer. If you have any questions on this or any other fire escapes, give us a call here at fireescapeengineers.com, or give us at 866-649-0333. As always, you can visit our website at fireescapeengineers.com, or go to our YouTube channel, Fire Escape Academy Inspector Training, and see this and many other videos that you have available to train on how to write a proper violation on fire escapes. As always, we can provide your city with a fire escape awareness program like we've done in many other cities throughout the country, and that includes fire escapes confidence tests, free industry standard tags, load test criteria, as well as fire escape repair procedures. Give us a call.